Hi guys, what's going on? And welcome back to another episode of Total War Arena. So, what are we doing today? Well, we are breaking out the Falxmen again. It's been a couple of weeks since I actually last visited these guys, and I've had them teetering on the edge of getting up towards the next level for quite a while, so I thought it'd be good fun just to take them out. Probably for the last battle is all I need, probably to get out and to the next tier, to get to the tier 8s. I thought take them out and have a sort of a final huzzah with these guys, because I actually really enjoy these. For this one, I'm going to be running them with Vercingetorix, who was kind of my preferred choice. I've tried it now with Boudica and Arminius, although I do need to try Boudica a bit more, and I want to do a Boudica Falxmen video actually specifically. But supposedly Boudica gets more into her own at tier 8s and 9, so I think we'll probably be looking at that once I've got these guys a little bit higher. Well, at least into the tier 8s and got some of Boudica's upgrades doing. So I really enjoy Vercingetorix as the Falxmen commander. I think the combination of the flames and then the iron discipline and the defiance just work really nicely together. Particularly the flames. I really like the fact that you can sort of pick and force people to funnel them into certain positions as you want, or just apply good chunks of damage on something that's just on a cooldown. I really like that. So that's why, compared to Arminius and Boudica, I find Vercingetorix to be the best. But maybe that will change as Boudica gets into the higher tiers. We'll open up some different options. Obviously, they are fully upgraded, as I say. They've literally every upgrade going. I'm running them with the Hone Falx because I don't need the impact damage. If I was running them with Boudica, of course, I'd be running them with the impact damage version, but I'm not. And then we're soon going to be onto the tier 8s, the Cleavers. And we'll see how we get on with these. I've seen these guys, and these look pretty decent from when I've seen other people play them, so fingers crossed they're going to be quite good. Anyway, enough rambling. Let's hop into a game and see how we get on. So, we are loading into Capua with our Falxmen. I think I'm just going in this forest up to the north, since it's the only bit of forest on the map, really, for me to hide in. So that kind of makes sense to me. So we've got here a bit of cavalry, some Roman infantry. There's a reasonable amount of infantry going on. Some interesting tactics being drawn on the map. So yeah, we'll head up here, see what we see. Hopefully we don't run into too many archers or anything like that. You never know, sometimes you can get some nice early kills, particularly on cavalry in this forest. If they are sort of silly enough to try and come in here, they go obviously really slow because they get that massive movement speed debuff. And with the little charge that these guys get, you can sometimes catch them. So we'll see if anything is so desirous as to come this way. So let's keep moving up. We'll keep our dash going and get moving up quickly. We've got reasonable visibility out here, particularly with this stuff like that, and we saw some enemy cavalry. So let's make sure we're spread out, because I don't want to collide into myself if I'm going to have to charge here. But I'm probably going to be too far away. They're going to get early visibility on me, you see. How early can I charge? Go with that. Ah, it's not going to be quite enough. So, with it like a man. Well, we managed to at least drive them out the forest. There we go. We clipped a couple of units right at the very back. Not exactly what I had in mind, but still. So what are these Romans doing? Surely they're not going to come into the forest, are they? Well, this is going to be interesting. I haven't really banked on this, to be honest. These guys are obviously fairly determined. Multitasking. It looks like these guys have maybe crashed or something, because they've just gone absolutely nuts. Let's get some flames in the back there. We'll push one unit round. What have we got? Oh, some Greeks. I'm going to leave this unit out to face off against these cavalry. Turn around. Ah, that's going to hurt. Oh, there's a big hit. Let's turn you around. These guys need to go GH. You need to charge. You need to hamstring. Multitasking. We're doing a good job against those Romans, actually, with our one unit. We're actually killing them fairly effectively. Those cavalry are a bit of a pain. Our fire is probably going to end shortly, so let's start to think about getting some flanks on these Romans. Let's get our dash on, get us around as quickly as we can. How are we doing? We're getting a reasonable amount of damage in. We're going to go for it's sort of a bit of an envelopment. Push right in. I'm going to take a little bit of damage there, but let's risk it. In, straight in. There we go. First one routed. Will it give me a rear flank? We're going to get hit by this cavalry. Prepare for ow. Ow. Not as bad as it could have been. Those Romans are about to go. And then we're going to focus my attention on these cavalry and see what damage we can get against these guys. Really, once we get into proper fighting like this, we should really be winning. They're in the forest. They're getting quite big debuffs, I think. You know, melee defense, minus 20%, 10% weapon damage debuff. Quite painful. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed dash. Bollocks. I wanted to press hamstring so that they couldn't catch me. We'll lose that charge. Well, what were they doing there? Oh, hamstring them now. Push in, push in, push in, push in, push in. As close as I can before that hamstring runs out. And now let's engage. See what damage we can get on them. A couple of thousand. Not so bad. That's the risk for them for fighting in a forest. And you see, we've eliminated that entire 3 units of Romans because Romans should not be in the forest. And as I said earlier, we can sometimes get a bit of cav stuff going on if they are so declined to fighting me. What are they doing? Why do they keep doing this? They seem to be determined to come back this way. Looks like we are kind of losing this, though, is the other problem we've got. We've got some stuff in base. Our base isn't defended. So what are we going to do? We could start to try and pressure these archers. Should not be followed too badly by that cavalry, which we're not. Our archers there are probably going to die. Or do I go for the enemy archers? No, there's not many of our archers left. Let's go for these enemy ones. Let's take the risk. Got friendly cavalry coming in, and they've not got a lot to defend them here. I think if we push hard, we should be able to catch these guys. Well, that at least is my hope. Let's have a look here. I want to click beyond you and basically just go for a charge. 3, 2, 1, charge there.
My blade grows impatient.
And we should get a good chunk of them. Ah, not giving me the hamstring option. Come on. Well, let's at least push into the back of this sacred band, if nothing else. Should be able to get some damage on them. There's the rear flank. There's the left flank. That should be them gone. It is, it is, it is, it is. Okay, what damage can we get on them now? As quickly as we can. And we need to kill these archers as well. We've obviously not got our hamstring back, so we can't get them too much damage on them like that. Get a little bit on these guys. Really, I want to keep the routing going. I'd like to destroy the whole unit. Ah, turn, 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 turn. Oh, dear. These cavalry charges are brutal against these guys. Oh, I've not got my hamstring back either. So infuriating.
Fight on without me.
That's the risk of fighting these barbarians. Okay, let's pull ourselves out. We're a bit of a mass here. There we go. Let's drive those guys off slightly. And let's flank back round. We've got this sacred band here. We should be able to corner these guys in, depending if these cavalry want to come and fight us or not. Sticking close to the column, so these guys aren't going to be able to get in and against me. Not without hitting a wall. See if they want to play. Do they want to play? I know I'm blobbed up, which is kind of probably a negative.
My blade grows impatient.
Oh, they decided not to take the challenge against me there. I'm trying to keep myself pinned against this wall, you see, because then they're going to at least have to charge into me.
Oh,
it's going to clip me on the edge. Damn. Come on, give me a hamstring. No, it's not having it, is it? Damn them. So what's the problem, you see? It's very hard in this sort of situation. Maybe I should pull back to these Romans. Where are they going? Let's give ourselves a dash. Let's try and pull back over this way to more support. We're just getting too isolated by this enemy cavalry. It's not really working out for us. Try and get around this corner. Let's pull straight so then we can pull back like that. And we'll miss the bulk of it, hopefully. And go for our own charge. It's at least better. Come on, hamstring them. Push in, try and get a little bit of damage. When's that hamstring going to end? About there. A little bit, but not a lot really, is it? And frankly, I think more damage from those enemy archers than anything else. Looks like this battle's really turning against us now, despite our best efforts. Let's go in with a good chunk of flame right there. But we're getting very few units left alive now, and the archer damage is racking up seriously high, and we're about to get clipped by these, probably these remaining Romans if they get the heavy infantry charge off. Come on, through the gap! Try and chase these archers down now. How's that going to work for me? Oh, rapid advance. A real pain. Oh, okay. They double backed on me. Come on, come on. I'm going to go for Iron Discipline because I'm going to get caught in the enemy cavalry, and I don't want to end up routing in this sort of situation here. Oh, I didn't mean to activate a dash. Not a lot of use for me. We're doing a little bit of damage against these guys, but just not many units left alive, so it doesn't really help us. I don't know why these archers insist on running backwards and forwards through us. They're just taking more damage than they really need to. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like this is going to go in our favour. Obviously, Vercingetorix is dead, so I haven't got Defiance anymore. I'm going to end up getting routed by archers at this rate, given how surrounded I am. Get a little bit of damage in with our clip there. but unfortunately it's not going to work for us. Well, we did 35 with the aggression, we didn't do too badly. We tried to sort of keep the damage up. We had quite a good start in this forest here, particularly those Romans who I have no idea where they thought they were going. I think they were just not really paying attention. You saw how many of them were able to kill. That cavalry did a really good job. This is one of the problems Falxmen have, I think, is having to try and consistently fight cavalry like that, because their charge against them is quite effective because these guys don't have a lot of charge defense, so they're kind of vulnerable for that sort of thing. And that's one of the problems that we had. But still, I don't think that was too bad a game to kind of send these units off with, considering we're about to push onto the tier 8s. Obviously, I think we're going to be advantaged being at tier 8s because I'm assuming this is a tier 8 game. Yeah, which it is. You know, obviously with the way the matchmaker is, almost all the games are going to be tier 8 at the moment, so it kind of makes sense to be playing it like that. It's actually 3 separate units. It's like 3 men and 3 units. Or is it 2 perhaps? Oh, one's dead. Oh, we're going for a heavy infantry charge. This is not going to go well for them. Okay, wait for them to stand back at them. Looks like all our allies are probably dead in this middle fight. Are they down here? Looks like we killed one of the enemy elephants. But our handful of Romans are not going to do very well in this. That's such a shame. It's such a close game. I think like just a little bit more would have been enough to tip it, and it's sufficiently in our favour. Unfortunately, if that enemy cavalry hadn't played quite so well, I think we could have potentially done enough to get this game in our favour. But alas, it was not to be. So that was our short little snippet for today. Just having a look at the Falxmen. Obviously not played them in a while, and I was just grinding them up to the next tier, so I thought it would be worthwhile having a video. Obviously, I always get in the comments the difference to Falxmen commanders, whether it's Boudicca minis or Vercingetorix. Obviously, everyone seems to have a different preference. And while you'd think our minis would be my main preference, obviously with him being a lot faster, as I said at the start, Vercingetorix I just find to be so nice, particularly with the flames. I just really like the Scorched Earth. I like the Iron Discipline, and I like the Defiance. I like them all, really. I think they just all work quite nicely. So, yeah, Vercingetorix is the guy for me. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed today's little video. If you have, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel for lots more Total War Arena content, and I shall see you all on the next video.